Hi, my name is Liam and this is my assignment discussing an alliance for STMG388. The business that I'll be talking about is one that a colleague and I are personally starting up called Anon Deliveries. I'll provide a brief background on the company, potential alliance options, how to plan and structure these alliances, and the ups and downs of having a strategic alliance. Anon Deliveries is a business that offers a service that provides door-to-door delivery for medium to large-sized goods that need to be transported. The platform used is app-based with an Uber-like function where drivers provide their own vehicles such as cars with trailers, utes, and trucks to transport the goods, where the drivers take 80% of the revenue generated and pay a 20% fee on sales towards Anon Deliveries for using our brand. The reason for this business is that many companies provide delivery charges that are often quite excessive or have third parties that charge like a wounded bull with a long transporting period for the good that is being purchased. Therefore, with drivers who are able to deliver the good purchased within a certain time frame at a lower, more affordable price, our services will be much more desirable than our competitors. Potential alliances for our company involve startup companies, furniture appliance companies, and online retail stores. Firstly, startup companies are often limited on costs for running their business, and with Anon Deliveries being able to provide a transportation service that is cheaper than most competitors, we will have a slight competitive advantage and be able to generate sales through our brand being more and more advertised. For furniture and retail stores, they often charge a $50 to $200 delivery fee. Compared to Anon Deliveries, we will charge a $25 per half hour fee and $40 per hour fee, which is often the delivery time between most furniture or appliance stores for most customers. Therefore, with our company offering a cheaper transporting solution, companies won't be having to invest in paying for delivery drivers, trucks, and the cost of time that is lost, making our service much more desirable. To structure an alliance, firstly you must inform all parties and members of the alliance that are going to be affected. Secondly, ensure that values and goals are shared between both companies and can both see a mutual beneficial outcome, meeting all long-term goals and maintaining core values of both of the companies involved. And lastly, once both companies come to a mutual agreement based on delegating workloads and the representatives of the new joint venture, the alliance can then be implemented and reviewed once a month or so from the initiated date. The key components for the success of an alliance are personal communication, long-term visions and goals, negotiation, company history, and to focus on the outcomes, not outputs. Under personal communication, this means involving staff regarding alliances. This information is to come directly from the leaders communicating clearly how the partnership is going to benefit the company compared to if they were to go alone on their venture. Under long-term visions and goals, this means creating outcomes that are achievable for both firms, involving actions that will increase corporate social responsibility by benefiting the local communities, employees, social value, social culture, and the end user of the product. By negotiation, this means to be available to both companies when requested. Company history, the different stakeholders that need to be considered that come from the history of each company prior to the alliance. And by focusing on the outcomes, not the outputs, we can benefit the companies by being cheaper, offering long-term services, great customer satisfaction, therefore growing our customer base. The benefits of an alliance with us, we would be able to reduce costs and provide greater access to markets. By offering cheaper services than the company by itself, it would be more cost efficient for us to run the deliveries. Also, by coming into the market at a lower cost, we would be able to provide services to uni students, working class citizens, and retired citizens. We would also be able to increase economies of scale. By our lower cost, our target market makes Anon Deliveries more adaptable to customers. And due to our company being app-based, we would also have quicker access to our information. And lastly, creating a different image, since there won't be any specific days deliveries can be made, we will have delivery drivers available within certain hours of the day, therefore creating a much less stressful time limit on the company delivering the goods. The downside of this alliance are that there would be disgruntled employees who may lose their jobs, such as delivery drivers. Also, since there are no strict work environments, the employees for Anon Deliveries are not restricted as they can work when and how they wish. This may cause issues as there is no guarantees of delivery drivers on the day, as the hours worked by the drivers is based on a pay-by-performance scheme. Lastly, why would firms want to minimize their revenue stream by outsourcing deliveries
when they could provide the service themselves. This is where Anon deliveries would undercut them in price and time constraints. Thank you for watching my video on discussing an alliance with the business owner and how to structure, plan, and the ups and downs of having a strategic alliance.